Durandal, the sword of French Emperor Charlemagne, also known as Charles the Great. Charlemagne was an 8th century Frankish king who became legendary in the West, who united most of Europe through military power, helped revive the Western Roman Empire, and became its first emperor, and sparked a cultural and intellectual revival that influenced Europe for centuries. Now you've been thinking why we discussed French history, because the sword of this illustrious king is now missing. Yes, Durandal, a sword intertwined with mythology, much like the British King Arthur's Excalibur, has been wedged into rock high off the ground for about 1,300 years, and now it is missing. How did the French's magic sword disappear? What is the mystery behind this legendary sword, lodged in rock for over a millennium, and where was it before it vanished? Let's unravel the mystery. Durandal, a legendary sword, was said to have landed in the southern French village of Rocamadour and lodged itself in a rock wall about 33 feet off the ground. It remained there for 1,300 years and became a popular tourist attraction. Recently, it has gone missing, presumed stolen. What is Durandal? According to French epic literature, Durandal was the sword of Roland, a legendary knight and officer of Charlemagne, the former Roman emperor. Charlemagne gifted the magic sword to Roland, who later died in battle. Before dying, Roland attempted to break the sword to prevent his enemies from seizing it, but he failed due to its indestructible quality. The sword is believed to be incredibly sharp, capable of cutting through giant boulders with a single strike. According to legend, when Roland couldn't destroy the sword, he threw it into the air, and it magically traveled hundreds of kilometers before embedding itself in a cliff wall in Rocamadour. This cliff wall, located above the Dordogne River, became a prominent tourist site, attracting pilgrims from around the world. The magical qualities of Durandal are described in the 11th century epic poem, The Song of Roland, one of the oldest surviving poems in French literature. The sole copy of the poem is preserved at the Bodleian Library in Oxford. Now, the French police are investigating the disappearance of Durandal from Rocamadour. The locals are distressed, feeling that a part of their town has been stolen. They believe the destinies of their town and the magical sword are intertwined. According to a report by The Telegraph, the Cluny Museum wanted to exhibit the sword in 2011. Upon its return journey from Paris, the sword was accompanied by a town councillor and a security guard to ensure its safety. The exact circumstances of the sword's disappearance remain unknown, but locals believe it was stolen by a thief who managed to pull it out of the rock. An investigation is underway to track down the ancient relic.